All right, one of our customers brought us a special edition that we had done many years ago, and it needed to replace the pump. So we're gonna do a pump replacement for him, and I'll film it so you can see step by step how to do it. One of the things to keep in mind while you're rebuilding the pump is to keep this spring retainer on the plungers. What that does is it keeps them from overextending and coming out too far. And then when you put it back into the jack, this part here will actually push down and bend these sideways instead of pushing them down into the pump. So make sure that you take this off when you're done and it's all the way installed, but also don't take it off too early, otherwise they want to overextend. One of the first things you want to do is remove the skid plate, which the customer has already done. Then remove this clip here so the bar can slide out, and then these braces can actually stay attached to the side plate. Once you unbolt all this stuff, the side plate will separate, and these need to be able to come with it. All right, the new pump is in, and as you can see, this part here does not seat correctly over the top of the plungers. So you have to push those down into it to get that seated correctly. And then you put this brace back in here so that this doesn't overextend too far forward. All right, one of the things that I noticed is the customer replaced this piece here with this here. So this actually goes underneath at the skid plate to add more bracing to it. And he put this in place of this. What this does is it goes here, spans across right here to keep this from rotating too far forward. And these spacers here are what aid in that. So I'll put another one in place of that so that I had here in stock, and should be good to go. And that's it, she's all ready to go. As you can see, this bar with these spacers here keeps this from over rotating too far forward, and it keeps the plungers from overextending this way. It keeps this seated correctly on top of there so that when you push down, it pushes down on the plungers instead of backwards. We upgraded it with new stainless steel hardware, new nuts, and a grab handle as well. All of our hardware packs come it's a universal for the 2-ton OG or the 2-ton big wheel. So you will have a couple extra leftover pieces, but these are for the axles and a couple other parts that are not on the OG jack. So don't be alarmed if you have extra pieces, that's why. Here's another thing that I recommend you do before you start is take pictures. Take pictures, lots of pictures and video. That way you know when you put a part in the wrong place, or when you're missing a part, why it's missing or where it belongs. You can refer back to those so you can get it right.